Brits are overpaying billions in tax every single year. Why? Because they don't use the allowances HMRC gives them. That's free money most people just waste. Today I'll show you the 3 allowances almost everyone misses: personal, ISA and dividend, and how to claim them before the tax year ends. Now, before we dive deep, quick disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for education only. Always do your own due diligence and seek certified advice where needed. Let's start with the basics. A tax allowance is money you can earn or invest without paying tax on it. Simple. But here's the catch. If you don't use it, you lose it. These allowances reset every tax year and HMRC keeps quiet about them. These allowances reset every tax year and HMRC keeps quiet about them. Allowance 1, the Personal Allowance. Every UK resident gets a tax-free personal allowance. For 2025, it's still £12,570. That means you can earn up to that amount before paying a penny in income tax. Most employed people already use it automatically. But here's where people miss out. If you're self-employed with small side hustles, you can earn up to $1,000 with the trading allowance tax-free. If your income is low, for example part-time work or a career break, make sure HMRC has the right figures. Otherwise, you might end up overpaying tax. Couples can use the marriage allowance. If one partner earns below $12,570 and the other is a basic rate taxpayer, you can transfer part of the allowance and save up to $250 a year. It's not glamorous, but that's real money staying in your pocket. Allowance 2, the ISA Allowance. This is the big one most Brits waste. Each tax year, you can put up to $20,000 into an ISA, individual savings account. The magic? Any interest, dividends, or capital gains inside the ISA are completely tax-free forever. There are 4 types of ISA. Cash ISA, tax-free interest. Stocks and shares ISA. Invest in funds, shares, ETFs with tax-free growth. Lifetime ISA for first-time buyers or retirement with a 25% government bonus, up to $1,000 a year. Innovative Finance ISA. Peer-to-peer lending, riskier. Here's the mistake people make, thinking, I'll open one later, but your $20,000 allowance doesn't roll over. If you don't use it by April 5th, it's gone. Imagine missing out on 10 years of ISAs. That's $200,000 you could have sheltered from tax. And you don't need $20,000 up front. Even $100 a month into a stocks and shares ISA compounds massively over decades. Allowance 3, the Dividend Allowance. If you own shares outside an ISA or run your own limited company, dividends matter. The Dividend Allowance means you can earn a certain amount of dividend income tax-free. In 2025, it's just $500. Yes, it used to be $2,000, then $1,000, and now only $500. The government is squeezing it. So what's the smart move? Use ISRs to protect dividends. If your investments are inside an ISA, you don't even need to think about the allowance. For business owners paying themselves dividends, structure your income carefully with the help of an accountant. UK context, 2025. With inflation still biting and taxes at record highs, making use of allowances is more important than ever. Wages aren't stretching, bills are rising, and the government isn't handing out freebies. The allowances you do have are your best defense. Step-by-step checklist. 1. Check your payslips and HMRC records to make sure your personal allowance is correct. 2. If you're married and one of you earns under the allowance, apply for marriage allowance. 3. Open an ISA even if you start with $10. Automate contributions monthly. 4. Prioritize stocks and shares ISA for long-term growth. 5. Use lifetime ISA if you're under 40 and saving for your first home. 6. Keep dividends inside ISAs to avoid the shrinking dividend allowance. 7. Mark April 5th on your calendar. That's the tax year deadline. 7. Mark April 5th on your calendar. Right, that's the tax year deadline. Common mistakes. Assuming allowances carry over. They don't. Leaving cash in current accounts instead of an ISA. Forgetting to claim marriage allowance. Paying dividend tax unnecessarily by holding shares outside ISAs. Mindset shift. These allowances might seem small, but together they're worth thousands. The personal allowance saves you tax on your income. The ISA allowance shields your savings and investments for life. The dividend allowance, while shrinking, can still help. Especially if you combine it with ISAs. Think of allowances as invisible pay rises. They don't show on your payslip, they don't make headlines, but they quietly boost your wealth year after year. The smart investors don't just earn more, they keep more. And using allowances is the simplest way to do it. Don't let HMRC pocket money you're entitled to. Use your personal allowance, max your ISA, and protect your dividends. Comment below with the allowance you've been missing and subscribe for more UK money fixes every week. Comment below with the allowance you've been missing and subscribe for more UK money fixes every week.